Okay, guys, so the next topic we're going to do is systems of linear equalities, and this involves graphing. And so we can graph, we're looking at the top one. We can graph this. We have y is less than or equal to negative x plus 1, and 2x minus y is greater than 2. I'm going to solve this one for y real quick. We have minus 2x, negative y is greater than negative 2x plus 2. Divided by negative 1, and y is less than 2x minus 2. Okay, so we've got this equation and this equation. So let's graph. We have our graph. Oop. Here we go. We have this. Negative x plus 1, that's going to be right here. We go down 1, over 1. And this is a solid line, so I'm going to use a ruler for this real quick. We just go something like that. Okay, solid line, so we're good. Then we are going to graph the other one. So we go to negative 2. So we have m is 2. We have b is negative 2. So I'm saying go to negative 2. That's this. That's b. And then go up 2 over 1. Up 1, 2 over 1. That would be right here. So this one turns out to be a dotted line because it's not actually a solution. Now, here's the tricky part. We have to decide this one and this one. So we're going to shade. So I'm going to do 0, 0 as my test point. And I'm going to use 0, 0 in both cases. But I'm going to do it for this one first. So if I plug 0 is less than or equal to negative 0 plus 1, which means 0 is less than or equal to 1, then that is true. So then this is true, and that is this line, this solid line. So I would shade down here. Now I'm going to test the same point, 0, 0. Notice I've shaded it blue now. And I'm going to test it for the other equation. So I have 0 is less than 2 times 0 minus 2, which is 0 is less than 0 minus 2. 0 is less than negative 2, which is false. So it is false with this blue one. So on this other line, this line that I'm showing you blue now, this dotted one, dashed, it's false for that side. So that means I must shade the other side of that line. So I'm shading down here. Okay, now there's an issue. These red points that are not shaded blue, so see where it's red and blue, that's this area. Oops. That's this area down here at the bottom. That's the important area. That's the one where the solutions are found. Everything in red up here, and everything in blue on the other side doesn't count because it doesn't satisfy both equations. So you want to erase those, and that leaves the graph as follows. Okay, so that should be the only part shaded. This red here shouldn't be shaded either, and blue. Okay, your graph would look something like that. Okay, so that takes care of that question. Let's do it again, but let's do it with another type or another problem. I guess I need more space, so let's go down here. Okay. Darn it, I keep drawing this crappy. Let's get it right. I should use the ruler probably. All right, now we said x is greater than 1. Let's see what that is. X is greater than 1. Well, here's 1. And we want x to be greater than that. Well, if we go here, this is where the x is 0. That's 0, 1. Well, x isn't greater than 1 in that case because x is 0. So, and nothing on that side works. So what that means is there's a vertical line here. Sorry, it is not a dashed line. It is a solid line. So let me draw that. And that vertical line looks something like this. And it is shaded on this side of it. Oops. Sorry, I forgot to get rid of the ruler. Go away. All right, so we shade somewhere over here. I'm going to try to not get it on the black so that I can erase easier. Okay, that's that. And then we have x is greater than or equal to y. Well, we know that's the line goes through 0, 0 because 0, 0 is a point and 1, 1 is a point. And so if we take our ruler, we can go ahead and graph that. If you don't know how to graph y equals x, sorry, this is a solid line. Okay, so that's taken care of. Oops, let's go back. That's taken care of. Remember, y equals x is when b is equal to 0 and m is equal to 1. That's why I was able to go up 1 over 1 and b is 0. It means 0, 0, 0. And the origin is your starting point. For the last one, we have 4x plus 5y is less than 20. Well, I know 2 points. If I plug in 5, 0, if I plug in 5 here and I put 0 here, then I have 20. That's equal to 20, so that would be good. That would be a point on the graph. And then if I put 0 for this one and I put 4 for this one, so 0, 4 is also a point. I'm just basically putting 0 for x, putting 0 for y, and figuring out what the value is. So those are points on the line. So 5, 0 is right here. 0, 4 is up here. Oh, I didn't shade the other one, by the way, so I should do that first. We had y is greater than x, so if I use 0, 0 in this case, that's bad. That's not going to work. Let's use the point 0, 1. Okay, 0, 1, when y is 1 and x is 0. So we have 1 is greater than or equal to 0 for the second one. That's this one. And of course, that is true, so this point here works. So what that means is we shade this side of the line. Let me... Okay, that's taken care of. And then finally, we have that other line that I just put the 2 points on the graph. So let's take care of them. We're going to rotate this. Come on. Okay, we got it. There's that. There we go. This is a dashed line, so we just draw our dashes. Okay, that's done. Don't forget that this part is actually red as well. Sorry. This part in here is red, and this part in here is blue. I just want to make sure because I'm guessing that's where this is going to fall. But we have less than 20, so let's do 0, 0, and if we plug 0, 0 into this, so we have 4 times 0. I'm obviously testing this point. 0 plus 5 times 0 is less than 20. Well, this is 0 plus 0 is less than 20, so obviously 0 is less than 20, so that's true. So we end up shading that bottom part of that line, so that's down here. Okay, and now to decipher where everything's red, blue, and green, and that would be right in here. That would be this area. Has to be to the right of this. Has to be under that, and it has to be over this. So that would be this black shaded area. And so we have to get rid of all of this other nonsense to be able to see it more clearly. You're gone. You are gone. So you can see the areas where it satisfies 2 of the equations, but not the third one, where it satisfies only the one, and things like that. This is not shaded. Okay. And so, as you can see, this is your final graph. Obviously, there's no colors outside of this black shaded area. And that is how you do systems of linear inequalities. It takes practice, it takes time, guys. I know you've probably done this once or twice before, maybe more. I think you guys can handle it. I hope you guys can handle it. If you have questions, obviously ask. Thank you guys for watching.